as the lights are flickering, the lights are on, they're off, an officer approaches me very quickly, and she grabs me. And she's wearing nothing that indicates she's an officer. And again, I hadn't met her. She never alerted me she was in the room. Her face is covered with a mask. And she tells me very quickly, trying to pull me along, as more people are filtering into the room. She says, "Come with me. I'm with the police." And I didn't believe her. Why would I believe her, right? So I was very hesitant. I was reluctant. But truthfully, I had no other choice at this point because we were being rushed at the front of the room. So we kind of navigate out of the room. We're only met with more protesters once we get into the hallway. We couldn't even come out of the door of the classroom because there were so many people filtering in that we had to go out this back door that led us to another classroom to get out that way. To which when we got to the hallway, you look down to the staircase, there's hundreds of people. You look down to the other staircase, of course, which is your exit path to get out of the building, and it's hundreds of people. So ultimately, we had no other choice than this officer led me to another room along that same hallway where I was barricaded for 3 hours, over 3 hours, which was interesting. It was, you in those moments, in those hours, you fear for your life.
Hello, everyone. Today I'm speaking with American athlete, top-ranking swimmer, and now campaigner for genuine female rights, Riley Gaines. In our conversation, we're going to cover her career thus far, how she's navigated leadership positions in female sports, and otherwise, how those sports have been co-opted by men claiming to be women, the ideological capture therein, and of course, her recent experiences at San Francisco State University. Hi, Riley. I understand that it's about 4 a.m. there in Nashville. I'm in Portugal, so, time zone trouble. It's real good of you to stay up so damn late and agree to talk to me and to everybody else here. So let's start with this. Let's talk a little bit about your life over the last couple of years. Like, what does your life consist of? I presume you're studying and you're aiming at something. You're also an athlete. So tell me how your life should be, let's say, and what you're aiming at and how your life actually is. And then we'll start talking about what happened to you most recently at San Francisco State.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what have you been up to the last few years while you were, pursuing the pathway, let's say, of a normal person?
I had every intention of finishing my collegiate career of swimming, graduating, and going to dental school. That's always been my passion, was dentistry. Specifically, I wanted to be an endodontist, which is someone who performs root canals, essentially. I graduated with a degree in human health sciences and health law from the University of Kentucky. I was set to be in dental school this year, but with everything that really happened, and I know we'll dive into that, I really realized that dental school, that's something that will always be there. But the relevance and the importance behind the issue we're going to talk about, it's not going to always be there. And I understood if someone with the same powerful testimony that I have, the same voice, someone who's unafraid to speak the truth, doesn't stick up for this, I really just saw what's at stake. And so I put my life on hold for a year. I've reapplied for dental school in the fall. I'm set to go to the University of Tennessee, but I'm still kind of wavering with the idea of if that's right for me at this time.
Right. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about, your performance as a student, but then also your athletic career. So what makes you a credible competitive swimmer? And then off of that, what makes you a credible voice for, let's say, athletes in general, but for female athletes in particular? So how good an athlete are you? What's your record? And what are your credentials?
So I've accomplished some really amazing things that I'm really proud of over my career. I qualified for Olympic trials in 2016. I was only 15 years old at the time, so I was one of the youngest ones there. Again, in 2020, to which translated into 2021 because of COVID and such. I have won 5 SEC championships. I'm a 12-time NCAA All-American. Let's see, I'm the SEC record holder in the 200 butterfly, which means...
And what is that? That's SEC, did you say?
Yes, that's the Southeastern Conference. So, which is the most powerful conference in my opinion. Of course, I'm biased. But I am the SEC record holder in the 200 butterfly, which means under this shirt, I have really big shoulders that I tried to cover with my hair, making me one of the fastest Americans of all time in the event. So I've really done some incredible things that I will forever be proud of. These are memories I can always look back on. And I think that's what gives me the credibility in my sport. What gives me the credibility that allows me to use my voice and be heard is the fact that I have firsthand experience competing against a male. Got to personally witness and experience the injustice that we face. I felt the effect that this infringement had on myself and my teammates, and how this affected us, how it affected our performance, how it affected our health, our mental health, and what that looked like from our perspective as female athletes who were directly impacted.
The content I've created over the past year represents some of my best to date, as I've undertaken additional extensive exploration in today's most challenging topics and experienced a nice increment in production quality, courtesy of Daily Wire Plus. We all want you to benefit from the knowledge gained throughout this adventurous journey. I'm pleased to let you know that for a limited time, you're invited to access all my content with a 7-day free trial at Daily Wire Plus. This will provide you with full access to my new in-depth series on marriage, as well as guidance for creating a life vision, and my series exploring the book of Exodus. You'll also find there the complete library of all my podcasts and lectures. I have a plethora of new content in development that will be coming soon exclusively on Daily Wire Plus. Voices of reason and resistance are few and far between these strange days. Click on the link below if you want to learn more. And thank you for watching and listening.